Okay, this is one of the LP problem. You have done few examples in the class. I'm going to read it. One company makes chairs and tables that have to be processed through two machines, M1 and M2. So how many products are used? Two products are used here. They are chairs and tables. They are processed through two machines, M1 and M2. So two resources are used here in which chairs and tables are processed. Machine 1 and machine 2. The time in hours required to make one table and one chair given below. So suppose time for one chair is 4 hours and time for one table is 7 hours on M1, and the time for one chair on M2 is 5 hours and time for one table on M2 is 5 hours. Total 200 hours available on M1. So this is availability. This is availability. Total 200 hours available on M1. So on M1, 200 hours are available. And 400 hours on M2. Contribution from the sale of one chair is 30 rupees. This is profit. This is profit, or this is also called contribution. So profit, contribution or profit from the sale of one chair is 30 rupees. And from a table is 40 rupees. Determine the optimal mix of tables and chairs so as to maximize the contribution. This is maximize. So table is created. Now we have to take the decision variables. Decision variables for chairs is suppose x1, and for tables is x2, and here is total, and this is z. I'm going to make the objective function now. After taking decision variables, we have to make the objective function. So how to make the objective function? Profit on one chair is 30 rupees. Profit on one chair is 30 and table is 40. So that is equal to profit on one chair is 30 multiplied by the total number of chairs plus profit on one table is 40 multiplied by number of tables. This is our objective function, that is equal to, this is actually 30x1 plus 40x2. This is 30 multiplied by x1 and plus 40 multiplied by x2. This is the same thing, because we have to get the results here. Then go to constraints, subject on M1 and M2 total time. On M1 total time for chairs and tables. How to write it? 4 and 7, and here 5 and 5. We write this like 4x1 plus 7x2 less than or equal to 200. So equal to 4 multiplied by, what is x1? x1 is this one, plus 7 multiplied by x2. What is x2? This one, equal to, another constant is 5x1 plus 5x2 less than or equal to 400. So this is less than or equal to 200, and this is less than or equal to 400. Okay, now this is 5 equal to 5 multiplied by x1 plus 5 multiplied by x2. This is total time on M2. This is this is total time on M2 and this is total time on M1 for two products. This is total time on M1 for two products, chairs and tables, and this is total time on M2 for chairs and tables, right? Now go to solver. This is data and solver. This is actually value of Z. So set objective, set the address. This is the address of this one. Maximize, we have to maximize, so you have to click on this maximize, and changing variable cells means decision variables. So these both are decision variables, right? Come on this. Now add the constraints, subject to constraints. Now add the constraints. Add, this is the cell, total time less than or equal to, here set the address, this one, add. Again we have another constraint, so cell reference, this is the cell reference, total time on M2 for two products less than or equal to 400. 400 hours are available for two products on M2, right? Okay. So these are constraints we have added, and these are decision variables. We have to get the values, and this is the value of Z, and we have also to get it. So this is objective function, value of Z. These are decision variables. We have to get the values, and these are the constraints. So this add-in will solve everything. He will give us, this add-in will give us the value of Z and the values of decision variables. So in this way you will get the optimal solution, that how many tables and chairs to be made in order to maximize the profit, right? And this is make unconstrained variables non-negative. This is non-negativity restrictions. We write x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. This is the same thing, non-negativity restrictions. Here you have to select simplex LP because this is the linear problem, and this option is for non-linear. This is linear problem, and then solve. Okay. Now see, this is the value of x1 50, this is the value of x2 0, and this is the value of Z 1500. So what we get, if we make 50 chairs and 0 table, then the profit 1500 profit will be maximized, and availability is 200 hours and 400 hours. And here on M1 total 200 hours are consumed, and here on M2 250 hours are consumed out of 400. So 250 hours consumed from 400, and 200 total 200 hours consumed on M1 for making chairs and tables. So 50 chairs and 0 table if you make, then the 1500 profit will be maximized. So this is actually the thing. Thank you.